Matangu tuvunze shosh kutumia microwave. Siku hizi tunakuladi maembe moto.
I saw Droid Twitter. We used to come to Twitter to make jokes and just laugh. Nowadays we come to protest.
Yeah.
Because even that screenshot for The Streets Are Calling, we used to laugh about it when you get dumped.
Oh yeah.
Now it's protests.
Now it's protests, bro.
We can't even own our own memes.
Yeah. Even us, bro, we used to have so much fun on this pod. There was literally not much to complain about. We
Look at us now.
Yeah.
Turning us to PLO.
Bro, we can't even talk.
Right.
Can't even talk about how big Vera's ass has got. The fuck?
Or if you're parking.
Or if you're parking anymore. You know what I mean?
Anger. Oh God.
Mvua inanyesha tukiwa mjengo, alafu foreman anatuambia eti tujenge haraka tuingie.
Okay.
He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Then someone quoted, it's called Guy Like Ricky. Mkamba mwenye atasoma hii fluently ya kujieta ukumi sana. Over 26. This is
the Brunch Club.
Over 26.
Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.
What up, my name is Chaxy, the mastermind, your main guy, the Lord Chaxy, the booth from Mariah is around, the amazing Mwass is around,
What
the
up?
whole gang is around, episode 2 or 3, we are...
Mic check!
Mic check. Okay, episode 2 or 3, we are...
Mic check!
There you go! Come on! All right, so I have questions for you guys, but before we do that, a reminder to subscribe, road to 100K on YouTube.
Oh, period.
And then rate us on Spotify as well.
And Apple.
And
podcasts.
And Apple Podcasts as well.
But when you get to
Same thing.
69,000 subscribers, mkaya hapo kidogo.
No.
Yeah, 69,999.
You know the
For
goal.
3 days.
999.
For 3
The
days.
goal.
The goal is
And then we,
Yes.
we revisit the goal.
At least we know the goal now. At least we know the goal now. Then lastly, we should be having 2 hangouts coming up.
Yay!
Cheque Mates in Mombasa, save your money. Then Cheque Mates in Nairobi, Summer Bunnies, December. Save some money.
Save
More
some
details
dollars. Some
coming
dollars.
soon.
Yay!
All right, cool. So I have a question for you and a question for you. Who wants to go first?
Mwass.
Okay, we nominate you. So I want to know, how many days or dates does it take for you to give it up?
Now when you're here before production, you'll understand.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I think it just depends.
Okay.
Yeah.
With?
If I'm in the mood or not. Like, listen, the
Give
day,
us numbers.
that's what I'm saying. Like, the day could be nice and I decide to give it up. The date could also be nice and I just decide, okay, today I'm just not in the mood. I don't
Even on
want
the first
to.
date?
Hey, ni machapudeshi yangu home, lost die. Hey, lost die.
Yeah.
I think it just depends. Like, I feel like if there's tension, boom, just, yeah. But also
What if everything goes right and you're in the mood?
that's what I'm saying. If I'm in the mood and everything's gone well, boom.
Day one, boom. Kwa gari.
Akuna, no. Okay, if you're freaky enough, but
Day one, kwa gari.
but
Hey.
it's for the plot.
So what styles do you do in the car?
It depends what car.
Okay, true.
If it's a small car,
Lazima naye mkome tu nje.
moja
Naye
yako
hamna.
nje. And the other one anajifanya anatafuta kitu.
You're optionless, bro. But
Alright.
yeah, I honestly don't think like there's like a timeline to it. Like depending on just how you feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Does all kissing have to lead? Mwass, I have 2 questions for Mwass. So Mwass, does all kissing have to lead to something?
I was just saying it's nicer if it leads somewhere. And somewhere doesn't have to be all the way. Just somewhere.
Like
So what do you mean?
Like head. Giving head.
No, just anything. Even
Dude, if you're already there, you might as well just pop it.
Okay,
like,
so Mwass is
the
Mwass is just against kissing for the sake of kissing.
no, I'm against long kissing. You can kiss me goodbye and go. But 3 hours, bro.
Dude, that's what virgins do.
Do you remember
So
what?
you can't even.
Do you remember Mwass? Isn't Mwass the same person who had an issue with a couple making out in Gondwana for a while?
15 minutes.
At Muse. Go.
Where?
And either mpeane ama mwende. Mrudi to dance. I'm like, Gora cannot be playing.
All right.
Oh my god.
So that was a follow-up
I'm like,
question.
between the DJ and you, who's playing?
both.
One of you is playing the other.
Both they're DJing in different ways. Wako tu sawa. Wako tu sawa.
So now the real question to us.
Oh Lord.
I just want
I'm
to
crossing my
understand
fingers for you.
because I feel like I've always believed
Kombe.
I've always believed you have a good read of the room. So my question to you is,
I can see
How
where
many-
this is going.
how many conversations do you need to have with a babe whose pussy you really like
Hey.
for you to know that she's completely psycho?
That's the most bomb pussy though. I'll tell you that for free.
Where will he scare?
When did you have this
Listen,
bomb pussy?
I'm a babe and I talk to a lot of men and they always say, psycho girls like...
Visit Rwanda.
Yes.
Kendrick Mjama.
But yeah, girls were, a bit cuckoo. Yeah,
President of the psycho girls.
exactly. And you don't make it any better when you keep knocking. You loosen no screws.
Okay. So must answer the question now.
No,
Then
me,
we move.
I'm a big believer in extending a lot of grace.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say like there's a number of conversations. I will
You
give it
wouldn't
my
say
all.
there's a number?
So it could go for a year.
I will have multiple conversations.
Hey,
And
grace.
I will extend grace and I will be polite. Like me, I never like looking back and saying like tulitukanana manini.
Yeah.
But I will always state my truth. I will tell you this is not working. Let's not do
Eventually.
this. At the beginning. At the beginning of the eventuality.
Why you lying?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always
Itakuwa
lying?
flag ukiendelea, relax. Yeah.
Wait. Lauryn Hill was in studio the whole week, bro. How was that? You had the mic, right?
How does she smell like?
I only got a chance to be with her for like 15 minutes though.
No way.
Yeah.
Where were you the whole week, bro? You never leave studio.
No, I was here, but I couldn't enter the rehearsal space. I was on this other side. She doesn't like interruptions when people are passing through the...
So
even the mixer was set up on this other side.
you moved the mixer. Oh, but
Yeah. It was set up on the Invicta.
So the whole sessions are being operated by engineers, or
Yeah.
and there was no one.
She came with like 2 engineers. Us were just assisting.
Damn.
Yeah.
So this is in prep for her show in London.
Yeah.
No, is she touring or it's just one?
Yeah, she's touring. She came even with the son, Zion Mali.
Zion.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
so cute.
YG was to pull up as well, but
That'd have been bananas.
yeah.
Cable manager angewa join.
Miss Lauren, do you need the AH6 to your one eye?
Alinita kando kanambia, I've been seeing you. You resemble my nephew. Niko like, what? Crazy, yeah. She's
fine.
actually very sweet. Very, very sweet.
She seems
Yeah, you
like
can
she's
tell
such
she has a mom.
sweet-
She's such a mommy spirit.
And they were here every day.
Every day.
Damn.
Adi Bien, I'll pull up. I could like, hey, this
So,
Lord.
I was with Ben the other day, and I think the road manager was Sauti's road manager as well.
Huh?
Yeah, her road manager was Sauti Soul's road
Ah.
manager as well. So he made it happen.
Oh, how
so
sweet.
Bien was just telling me how excited he was that
Aww.
he just kicked it with Lauren for a few.
That's sweet.
And he said hello, by the way.
Salimia.
Yeah.
Mesalimika
Super,
sana.
super proud of us.
Yeah, really dope.
What do you think?
That's fine.
If we pulled Sauti Soul Sunday episode, are you guys down?
Wahala.
All for them.
All for them.
Wahala. Let's do it.
All for them. How will you set that up?
Chimano anaweza kajua meza.
Chimano said hello as well.
Oh, bless
He's coming
you.
end of November. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
We'll
sort
leave
it
it when
out.
I see
We'll
it.
sort it out.
Okay,
At
yenye
this
atujua
point,
ametupangaje.
I know he'll come. Whenever they're ready, guys.
we'll do like itakuwa like the same setup as Three Men Army. Sindo? With an
No,
extra
but there's
seat.
4. Sauti is 4. 3 men army are 3 guys. So there's one
No,
extra
we'll have
person.
to put wide lens tabidi tripod iko nje.
So but think
long.
about it. If we can, we do it. Because where else will you ever see the 4 of them ever
That's
together?
fine.
Ever.
That's gonna be a
That's
lot of
gonna be a
banter.
damn.
And it's gonna happen. So let's go. I saw before we get into checks, I saw a conversation that a checkmate tagged us on that reads. So it reads, what made you stop going to church? Let's begin with you guys first. What made you stop going to church?
I was overthinking a lot. And then kuna times nilikuwa naenda, church is a long service, but I started going less and less for everything. And then at some point I was just going for the music. Like the sermon sometimes I was like, as in every time someone is preaching, I'm just like, And then I stopped going for the sermon, I started going for the music. Then also the music was kind of repetitive, so I just stopped going.
Because I was singing the same songs. Because I was
no new music.
For 10 years.
Every day is like, mbele.
How many tendea?
How many? I'm tendea sana. But it was fine. That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
But
around what period of your life did you stop going?
Logically, I stopped. Mentally, I checked out like in my teens. And then, because I couldn't make that decision in an African home, I checked out, I think when I was like 19 or 20.
Okay.
There's a day I remember I just told my dad, like, he was like, Tonda Kanisa, I was like, CND. And then he was like, Sawa, when mtu mzima, I'm like, damn, for real? Never been back.
Okay.
Auntie?
Did you even stop?
Physically,
She's just going
yes.
to lie that she still goes.
No, physically, I've not been to church. I'd say last was August last year. That's the last time I actually physically went to church. Because remember, I left church and we were supposed to go for blankets. Then, that's the last time. Like, okay, personally, I'm just over there's a lot of shenanigans in church. There's like hierarchies, sijui nini, what do you call it? Double standards. I'm just over it. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well just stay home on a Sunday, rest. I'll read my Bible. I'll do my prayer devotion every morning, every evening. I'm okay knowing God for myself.
Every morning, every devotion.
Yeah. I'd rather do that for myself.
Yeah.
So, physically, I don't go, but I do pray. I still believe in God, all that stuff.
When did you stop?
So Ghost
That's
of
it.
Africa. Huh?
When
Did I stop?
did you start?
Yeah. I mean, I told you when I stayed with my
High
cousins,
school.
there's a time it was a common thing.
Yeah.
Like we used to sing and pray every night. I told you we even had fasting days for
That's a
fasting,
lot.
and it was compulsory.
Yeah.
And then so when I got to high school, then I think I was involved in CU in like Form 1.
You were involved in CU.
Because in our school you had to choose. Our school was SDA sponsored, so they were strict on religion. So you had to choose. So the SDAs had their own thing. One, even as much as we'd still have the CUs, the Catholics, and the SDAs after class, it was compulsory to read. What is the name of that book that has many songs? The SDA
Golden
sing?
Bells.
So that one was compulsory. Every night after preps, we had to do that, the whole school.
Sing hymns.
Like there was a prefect who was in charge of that. They would write what
Hymns to
what
sing.
hymn you're singing, and then there'll be a prayer always every night. So you had to choose either SDA, Catholic, or CU. Catholic was called
YCS.
Yeah. So of course me, I joined the CU guys, and then Form 2 I was just like
I don't want to see you
Me,
guys.
I'm
anymore.
still I'm shocked that it was compulsory. For us, it was like, just like, as long as you either go to church or go to Catholics, Mass, or SDAs on Saturday, you weren't necessarily like, ati lazimo kwe CU, lazimo kwe YC. Like, you'd wake up today and decide, leo nataka kwenda Mass.
No, you had
Next
to.
Sunday, unaingia.
And church on Saturday was compulsory for the SDA. That for everyone, that was compulsory. But sasa the CU guys would do their own service as well on Sunday, which means they could skip class on Sunday because they needed to be in church. So if you needed to legally skip class on Sunday,
Because CU.
just join CU.
Which is more fun than staying in class. anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Yours is
Crazy. Anyway, so Ghost of Africa says, Pastor alikuwa kiwete lakini alikuwa anaponya viatu wengine.
You set us up to have serious conversations.
So I have a few.
Look for my nonsense.
Hata debate.
There's the new meme for Mbachi. You guys have seen the one that is sat on a chair.
With the umbrella.
That was a glow up.
So atumuendie, simama, with that meme, simama utuambie jina yako na mbona huku unakuja church. Then let me see. At Polo Ngen tulimaliza Bible. They finished reading the Bible.
Oh, Lord.
Then I have at Leroy Ray. I can't stand calling pastors daddy or mom.
Kwanza-
Not kuwachangia every week.
No,
If they
who
desperately
came up
need
with that
money,
concept?
I don't know. If they desperately need money, let them get legit jobs. Not stealing the name of God. Yeah. Genuine. At Kijana Omwamba. Look at your neighbor and tell him I will promote your business. This only to find my neighbor as a mortuary attendant.
Damn.
Ati what?
So now the way the pastors say, look at your neighbor and say something. So look at your neighbors and say, God will promote their business. Then the guy's business.
It's like if you start making coffins, alafu you're like, friends, promote me. I'm like,
Well,
I'm Thuku. Whenever I think that Sugoi thief goes to church as well, I pray in my house and continue sleeping.
Facts.
Even today, he's somewhere. At Danny _Gona, Michango daily. The Michango owners are very common one.
yeah.
At Tuva Junior, nimesota bwana. Huko unaenda kudaiwa tu every day. And then lastly, at Dada Gorilla, I realized it's a business na mimi ni customer nauziwa injili. Z.
True.
Some of the ones I picked. Yeah.
Me, I have this one. Someone tweeted, Omtata tweeted.
That's checked now.
Yes, this is. Oh, we are.
No, continue.
Checked.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Then someone quoted, he's
I'm not
called
even ready.
guy like Ricky. Mkamba mwenye atasoma hii fluently ya kujieta ukumi sana. Don't finish me. And then there's someone who how would a Kamba guy read it?
He who has ears. I'm literally hearing it in my head. That's
Say it
bananas,
again.
bro.
Just say,
Just
he who has ears, hear. Wait.
Oh my God.
He who has ears to hear, let him hear.
I just need to read.
I am Mutiso, let's go.
He who has ears to hear, let him hear.
Timutiso, my God.
Mwende, not Mutiso.
One mwende.
Karo Mwende.
Karo Mwende, officially.
Of course. So another guy called somebody called Jerry tweeted. I won't say the name of the supermarket, but akasema kuna offer. Wamama kuna offer. 5 liters of oil for
I
999.
think I saw that in the morning.
Then some guy called Salim Ishmael tweeted, kwani wa baba tunapika na sabuni?
No, for real.
No.
For real.
The funniest one that I saw was this guy called Xavier from Facebook. He tweeted, it's a phone, an iPhone 15 that's broken, and said, my son dropped my iPhone 15 Pro Max, which I just bought last week, and cracked the phone slightly. Still working condition, but I decided to sell it off cheaply. Below are the specs. 12 years old, American, male, speaks English.
Anuza mtoto. I can't. You're done?
Now, I have, there's one more that we'll get into, but that's a conversation.
Okay.
That's the Casper.
So, carry on.
Okay.
Ombachi. Huh?
No, not the Ombachi one.
But save the Ombachi one for later as well.
Okay.
Remember the one, the Casper one?
Yeah.
You said you'd bookmarked it.
Yes. Oh,
The Pili one, okay, sir.
we'll get there.
So,
There's this one by someone called Ambruki. Anasema tangu tuvunze shosh kutumia microwave siku hizi tunakula hadi maembe moto. Okay, this one I think Mwass will relate. Una scroll X for hours enjoying tweets, unakumbuka uliacha dem yako hangi huko kwa green up, ukirudi unapata sha kuwisha nice life.
Uzuri, I don't chat with anyone on WhatsApp.
I sent that to someone that would be their actual reaction. And she likes the pod. Shout out to you.
Hold on. Then there's so you guys know this Casper Newvest drama that was going on social media?
No.
So, okay, let me just give backstory before I get to the tweet. So, Casper's baby mama, so now you know he's married to someone else. So the baby mama, their child was going through cancer treatments for the last 2 years. And in that space of 2 years, Casper was cheating and got married to this new babe. So then now
Were they together?
No.
Or they just had a kid.
But he was like, they were together when the child got sick. Then in the process of the child going through treatments, he started cheating. So then now he's married
Were
to this
they
babe.
together when
they
he was
were
cheating?
together. Then
Parenting, I'm dating.
Yeah, that's
they
what
were
I mean.
together.
As a couple.
Yes. So, fast forward. So now this babe, now they think the child is cancer free now. So she did a video talking about it, blah blah. So guys were like, oh my gosh, Casper was cheating when like this babe really needed support for their child, blah blah. So anyway, this is a tweet from Instagram. So some babe called Masego.
A tweet from Instagram.
Tweet. Oh God, a comment. This babe says cheating while your child is diagnosed with cancer is diabolical. Casper Nyovest comments, but they men. I agree. It's amazing how selfish one can be at times. Sir.
Maybe he was being sarcastic, am
I don't know, but still. Exactly.
That story is a tough one.
Exactly.
I mean, no comment.
Then I found this one funny. This is Barbara Down to Earth. She says, my little brother told his friends from school that I have tattoos. So now every time I go to pick him, wananizunguka asking me if I still love God. Yeah.
So I have one foreman.
Oh God.
Mvua inanyesha tukiwa mjengo, alafu foreman anatuambia eti tujenge haraka tuingie.
Okay.
Then I have a couple of Kenyaji ones. Because now Cheque Mates
You
are
found
sending.
them, yay!
Cheque Mates are sending.
Oh, yeah.
They're sending
Okay.
more. They sent a couple. So anyway, so I'll read some of them. So this is, and all of them are conversations. They're chats. So if I may ask you what's your body count? Ha 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 ha. Why? Naka mkubwa, 60 kgs.
That is the official way to answer that question from now moving forward.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We can go band for band. Reply. Huko ni wapi? Lini? Yeah. I have another one. Maybe I think of a place, then the response was it. Okay, I respond tena. Place, question mark. Kasema yes. Ni wapi hapo? What? It shortened. Fuck it. It doesn't come out. I think I will take a rain check response.
Hii najua venye inaenda.
Huku
Hakunyeshi.
Kamandura kuna jua kali. And the actual conversations. Let me see if I have another one. Dem yako kienyeji amepost ngwati status WhatsApp na badala delete I can install WhatsApp. Hoping to if you uninstall WhatsApp it will delete. Let me see. Then I think that's it.
Wait.
I just have.
Wait. There is one that a checkmate had tagged me on. So hii ni yake, I'm guessing. He's like, nilikuwa natema jaba, ikakwama kwa ukuta. Mirror on the wall. Yeah, I was like, okay.
Hiyo inaweza bamba ukiwa jaba, ukisikia ukiwa jaba. Itashika sana.
So I have a Twitter check. I have two. Last one. So there's a conversation between a babe and the sugar daddy. Hey babe, sending you 5K. Give 1K to your little boyfriend. Then with the rest, you make yourself beautiful. Okay? Then a few days later, hi, this is Jimmy, her boyfriend. She did not give me any money. Please talk to her. I love the audacity. Then there's pictures of earbuds that exploded when someone was listening to them.
Damn.
So someone's Galaxy Buds FE exploded in their ear, resulting in permanent hearing loss. At George_Agai, the ultimate noise cancellation.
I love the dark ones.
Then the last one is someone called Jano the Governor, talking about Oguna. So meet Oguna, whose real name is Steve Thompson Morgana, a retired husband and father to 3 girls and 1 boy. Retired husband. Crazy. He's a former radio host at Kiss 100 before he terminated his contract to start a YouTube channel, which he could use as a stream to interview politicians. It's alleged that he left Kiss 100 because he wanted a salary increase and the boss declined. He has opened over 100 YouTube channels under his name and 240 channels under his side chick demo Facebook. He owns over 60 Facebook accounts and 20 Facebook pages which he runs on his own. He started by interviewing politicians, then musicians, actors, badmans, chokoras, and now he can interview anything he comes across trending on social media. He's also a musician, songwriter, guitarist, soloist, actor, comedian, dancer, teacher, farmer, city hopper, driver, conductor, mechanic, influencer, motivational speaker, MC, YouTuber, TikToker, mental doctor, activist, mokorino, and many more. He's multi-talented.
That is crazy word, bro.
He's multi-talented. That's it. Oh, there's someone sent me this clip. So for context, it's 1 minute long, but I'll play it.
Okay.
It's Pastor Nganga.
Oh, God.
He's called guys in front of the church. The way he'll call people, I think deliverance service. And then there's a very short dude.
Oh, Lord.
It's a very short dude. Then the conversation ensues.
Sakayo dio huyu shuka kwa mute.
Stop it right there. It's one thing when someone insults you, but when someone sings the insult
at the volume. So,
Yadi,
are you ready?
I'm gonna tell you, Yadi, he just starts.
Yeah, are you ready?
That is crazy.
I'm not too sure anymore, but let's carry on.
So this goes.
Sakayo dio huyu shuka kwa mute. Kagaye akanako. Ebisoga soga juu. Hey. Mungu ni wa maajabu. Ana kwake na amefezi. Na watoto gapi? Utaongeza ingine? Sasa simamia hapo. Lete mayai moja nimpatie. Lete nimpe mayai moja. Oh yeah. Mungu ni wa maajabu. Na wewe mkubwa hivi huna hata choo. Kama mtu kadogo kana kwake na wewe. Sema leo naondoka na yangu. Sema nitajenga nyumba zangu na za kukodisha kwa jina la Yesu.
Kana kwake na kamefence.
But why did he sing Zakayo?
Mungu ni wa maajabu.
That's the how many kids we have.
You're crying. But the way he started with Zakayo.
Straight for the jugular. Who does that?
And then he just started laughing for no reason.
Oh, Lord.
That reminds me, there's that a picture of a little blackboard that is placed in what looks like the back of a bar counter with a message. Unattended kids will be given Red Bull and taught to swear.
Yeah, period.
We'll come back to your kid. Anyway, I saw at Bride Jacqueline, kiss while you can, there's no kissing in marriage.
Huh?
Kiss while you can, there's no kissing in marriage. Which friends of us are married? We call them and find out if they've got kiss today. Let's call Kaka. Kaka sent us gear, by the way. Let's call Kaka to if he's been kissed. Ama he's in church.
No.
He just drops the kids. He doesn't stay for the service.
If it was Pastor Nganga Zungebaki.
Yeah.
What's
your Don't forget, you can't stand strikes. No, he picked and then call failed. But my network dropped to literally 1 bar. That's weird. Snowball. Okay, there he is. Mister!
My ninja.
What do you do, man?
Are you okay?
Very okay. Hata tuna roll.
Are you happy?
Very happy.
Stima moja ifanyi.
And you're live on the pod.
Stima moja.
Achana na Maria. Oh, we are live.
Yeah.
I'm in Arusha, baby.
Aye. How is Arusha? What's going on?
Kuna nyesha.
Stevo.
Life is good. Sasa tutafanyaje? We just enjoy life, man.
We have a question for you.
Uliza swali.
Have you been kissed this morning? Ama have you kissed anyone?
The sun has kissed me.
Na kunanyesha aje.
So it's true. Because there's someone...
I am sun kissed.
You're sun kissed. Pole manze
I've been
unakapitia.
sun kissed, man.
There's someone who... Kuna mtu ametu advise that we should kiss while we can because when you get married, you'll never be kissed again. So it's true.
Unajua sasa ubaya ni huku tu ni mimi najua.
Nana kukuja.
Umenipata?
Tumekupata.
Yako Germany.
Hey. Na wewe uko Arusha. So
lazima
watoto wako wapi?
Wameachwa na nyoka.
Na watoto wako. Maria anasema
watoto bado hawajakuwa hawana passport.
Maria anasema watoto umewachia wachunge nyoka.
Ile python yangu jo. Oh my God. Maritia mnajua stream mingi nyi watu watu podcast.
Kaka, you know where I'll find you.
Wewe enjoy Arusha basi tutaongea.
Ndawaletea nini? Chaxy ndakuletea dera.
Shukran sana bro.
Fanya tatu.
Tatu bado.
Leta tatu.
Dera tatu?
Yes.
Mwass pia?
Ya Mwass extra large.
Dera size gani?
Billboard.
Leta 2 sheets.
Yenye natoshana na billboard.
Leta Mwass sheets.
Leta dera 6x6.
Marina si ameanza gym.
Kaka unakuja wewe mko pod. Unarudi wewe.
Nyinyi nilingoja episode ifike mniite.
We wacha kaka. I told you episode 200 we're shooting it in 2 weeks. Ukasemaje?
You guys didn't keep your word.
Gaslight us please.
Ujachenzi kuja hapo kama mjani invite. Nakuja nipate Steve yuko hapo.
Nitakupanga.
Na ni siku yake labda unanipata?
Yeah.
Nitakupanga.
Imekubalika bro. Enjoy life.
Thank you. Blessings, my bro.
Enjoy the equipment.
Hiya, bro.
Bye.
Bye. Acha tuharibu, acha tupigie OG pia mwisho. Tusikie kama OG amekisiwa.
Oh my.
Atasema, yeah.
Why you shy? You want to kiss the OG?
I've been kissed.
Usahau kureverse.
He's
busy.
Watoto wameachwa na nyoka.
No, because
Wait, before we move on, it just reminded me that Kaka was a poet, still is a poet.
He's a poet, yeah.
So Jana was having this discussion with Mariam. Her screensaver is one of those quotes that seems deep, but really does not mean
fake
anything.
deep.
It's not bad. I was just like, what is written on your wallpaper? And then the quote was, if nothing happens, nothing happens. So I was like, what is this?
No. In high school, does anyone remember Pepe Minambo? That's something Pepe Minambo would
episode
say.
title contender. If nothing happens, nothing happens.
I was asking her, do you need to read this every time you open your phone?
Yeah.
So that you can do something.
Yeah. So that something happens.
It led me to this.
Akili mtu wangu.
It's some guy called Felix Abule. I've been going through a lot, but I'm glad to be alive. A living dog is better than a dead lion. What are people? Why are people?
A living dog is better than a dead lion.
If nothing happens,
Nothing happens.
I was so mad.
So that's wewe watasema, you know, a working cup is better than a dead giraffe. So what?
It's better than an abandoned bottle.
I know.
The people use that to motivate themselves.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I said Pepe Minambo. You never met
demotivated.
Pepe Minambo in high school?
I remember alikuwa ule wa
Inspire to aspire before you
Inspire.
expire. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like some shit he'd say.
Yeah, because if nothing happens,
Nothing happens.
bro. True.
Yeah.
But that's some deep shit though. If you
It's
think
not
about
deep,
it.
it's very shallow. It's actually a
Barely
hill.
on the surface.
It's above sea level.
I think one day we have to have a genuine conversation about how we order chapatis and then Sam cooks them from scratch.
Yeah.
Before he delivers.
No,
There's no way Sam is arriving now since.
Sam kwanza anaendanga kupanda ngano,
I know.
cultivates it, harvests.
Yeah. Sam,
Yeah.
we have one day. Anyway, today is not your day.
Ati one day.
One day.
Nikisema amechelewa mseme bana. Sam umechelewa.
Bana.
No.
Shout out to Sam. Today looks like there's just so much politics, bro. I don't know if I should drag it a little bit or we get straight into it.
Twende kazi.
Oji mbona sasa ako busy because it's Sunday.
He's resting, man.
Anaosha plaza.
No.
Mwass,
Yeah, you're in the
I'll
museum.
beat you up. Let's
How
call.
many mops do you think you have?
Mobs. You nataka zile equipment za kuosha Hilton.
Uh,
Because there's no electricity.
The number you're trying to reach is currently
Why is
busy.
everyone busy?
Hold
Who are you calling?
I was surprising you guys. I was calling Mkurugenzi.
No.
that'd be fire.
Trying
Yeah.
to gush. I think to gush.
Saddam is married too as well, Amma.
Saddam was
is
talking
married.
about semi-fatherhood. No, he's definitely not being kissed.
Semi-fatherhood.
He's not being kissed.
Let's try BN. Ona kama Chiki amemkiss.
Of course.
For sure.
For sure.
Hata maybe wana kiss ukiwa peke. Hey.
BN, it just feels like BN will drop nini. Luyas wanapenda nini?
where
Methali.
Semo.
It's nothing. Kitu so you have to reverse too.
Yeah.
Mana Baldman.
Chaxy, niambie maze.
Poa sana. Nimekuamsha.
Sema. Usiogope.
Kwanza, you're live on the pod. We have a question for you.
Oh shit.
Salimiana, we're recording.
Hey.
Habari zenyu utapod.
Siko salama, habari ya kipara.
Checkmates. Umeitwa checkmates.
Tunaitwa hivyo.
Habari zenyu checkmates maze.
Tuko na swali.
Mhm.
We've been advised here that we should kiss while we can because when we get married, there's no kissing. Is that true?
Yes. Yeah, there's no kissing.
Damn.
God forbid maze you kiss somebody else, Chaxy. God
Somebody
forbid.
else.
Oh, sasa wewe.
You're finished.
Sasa si kissing someone else. Si wewe you're married sasa. So has Chiki kissed you today?
Has she kissed me today?
Has Chiki kissed you today?
Maze nimeamka tu nikapata ameenda tayari kufundisha. Sijui hata.
Okay, this week.
This week. Tuna kiss daily maze.
Love it.
Hey!
Romance iko alive.
So tunadanganywa tu.
Romance is alive maze. Mtu siwadanganye.
Say less.
Sawa bro.
Enjoy.
Enjoy your Sunday.
Hawazi ji.
Bless.
I was almost going to ask him kama yupe of forehead kisses.
Hey, his forehead runs all the way to the neck.
Chicken
bro.
and
There's
where to
no
stop.
way. It's boundaryless.
That is what.
Forehead kiss from the back.
Hey, so your forehead kiss from the back. Yeah. I think we can get straight into it now. So this is Atlari Mado. A young man was critical of a Kenyan governor online. Bruce Chawa was abducted, tortured, sodomized, and video of his gang rape shared on social media. Sexually assaulted and humiliated for criticizing the governor of Mombasa, Sheriff Nasir. Did you guys see that?
I saw the tweets.
I saw the tweets and I saw the video by mistake, but yeah, like it popped on my time and I was like, this is the video guys are talking about kama nimeswept. Then I saw the next video of him giving the account of what happened.
Because I'd seen Nation earlier had posted a story that there was alleging that the governor was involved.
Then they deleted it.
Did they? But the screenshot online, because what I saw was a screenshot.
Yeah.
Bro, did you see it?
The video of?
No,
The guy
just the
talking
story.
in-
The story,
generally.
I saw the story. I saw the video of him in hospital
Hospital, yeah.
talking. And then I saw a couple of videos posted after with some of the popular guys in Mombasa going to see him and doing videos for people to support him. It was quite
I think the part
unfortunate.
that shocked me the most about this whole story was the fact that allegedly even his mom is involved in this situation. I'm like,
The mom to the governor.
yes.
So the video that I'd seen of John So what was the issue? He was criticizing just the government in general.
Not
Just
the
being
gov-
vocal
So
about.
you see, like the way we have who does that in Nairobi? Like, I don't know. Nani de Francis Gedo used to do Kitambo. Like he'd come out and say, like, Sakaja, it's this, there's no dustbins, this is not working, blah blah. Basically just saying all the things that are not happening in Mombasa, yet you're fronting like things are okay. So he was just very, like, him, any small thing, he'd not attack, but he'd just highlight the issues in Mombasa.
in Mombasa, yeah.
I mean, which everybody is doing. So
Just being an active citizen.
literally. So what's the problem?
So my question is, I'd like to know, has there been an update so far? Is there anyone being charged?
I remember reading on the newspaper that the DCI had some, apparently they had connected that, like they had done their investigation and it was linking
The governor.
and the mother.
Yeah.
So then after that,
That's the story I saw as well.
yes. So after that, he did his story, the videos that is my side of the story. Then he took down those videos. Then yeah, so now everybody's just like, okay, DCI, we're waiting for you. If you've already linked, arrest somebody. So they arrested a PA who's his PA, the governor's PA.
To record a statement.
Yes, then he was released in hours. So guys are like, what is really happening?
But when did you ever see DCI work when they're supposed to work? So DCI are busy abducting people. That's when abducting people, tweeting about who was arrested with weed. When have you ever seen them genuinely do anything meaningful?
Yeah,
Not even once. Even the thing with Morara. So they go pick him from his office overnight. They take him rounds.
Jeez,
Luckily, there's guys who are
literally.
following the car. They get
Yeah.
into DCI. He's taken to a police station. Then the next day, he's presented in court.
Yeah.
And then cleared of all charges.
No, that charge was foolish.
Didn't
he
I-
was being charged over something that's already public information.
But also, Isaiah Langat came out and said he had nothing to do with Morara.
that, yeah.
Completely
Do you
nothing
think that was
to do
the
with it.
government directly? It was
It was definitely the government directly.
Yeah.
But also, we knew it was the government directly. It was
From
not
the get-go, that's
from the
not like,
get-go.
no, you
even
didn't
from
need
the,
to
from
guess.
the beginning. As soon as guys obtained the charge sheet and it was published online,
Yeah.
I saw all the lawyers saying this in the Mali.
Because there was no case
There's
really, bro.
nothing.
So, because there is no... Unfortunately, for Bruce, the governor is not going to be charged with anything.
True.
Which governor has you seen? The only people in government who sort of have issues every now and again are the guys who just oppose the government. That's
Yeah.
it. You oppose the government, kidogo, now
There's an
things
issue.
just go left.
Yeah.
Suddenly you have career issues, or you've amassed do you have much wealth.
Yeah.
But as long as you're still in government, nothing happens.
True.
So Bruce
Unfortunately.
doesn't get justice, unfortunately.
But it's fucked up. Aye.
But to sodomize a guy,
I know,
that
and
was
then
messed up, yeah.
I just didn't appreciate. Like, of course, I knew that was gonna happen because now it became a matter of flipping the narrative of sodomy is it's a thing in Mombasa. I'm like, that's not the point. And even saying it's a thing, are you okay?
How do you guys have how I'm just thinking of humanity. So your job. So this guy is who sodomized Bruce. So
Apparently, there's some shock. You didn't watch the video
of him
of
getting
him talking
sodomized.
about it. He was
And he
talking
said that
about
the money
it.
was being
No,
sent to them.
bro,
in
I
jail time,
tried.
Yeah, after they were done,
As in the money was sent to them when he was there. He could
10,000.
He
He
could hear
had
them negotiate how much
10K.
they want.
one
and
to
everything.
10K. Ati yeah, so because after he called, ati imefanyika, it's like, yeah, tumemaliza nini. So after a few minutes, the like head honcho says, ati mkubwa ametuma 10,000 twendeni tukakule.
10K. So do we know the guys who sodomized? Like
He says he knows
you know, I
because
still
it's
don't
some
have balls to watch
chokoras
those videos
who
because I saw
works there's some
a few seconds
chokoras.
of the video. That was like I can't. It was just too much. It was,
He said the two guys who picked him from the house are people that he knows very well and even knows where they work. Then the two who actually sodomized him, he knows they're street boys, and that's why they were masked, because those ones walikuwa wamekaa till they were told it's time.
so these guys showed up literally just to sodomize this guy, and
Yeah.
then that's their job.
Yeah.
Then they got paid 10K.
No, they were so okay. Here's how he says it happened. He was in the house. These like two cars or something pulled up. some guys come in. So these 2 guys who came, he knows them. Yeah, so they were like, atikuja, governor, anataka kukuona. So of course the neighbors had the commotion, neighbors wakatoka. So of course they have to come the neighbors down so they can live with him. They're like, apana, governor anataka kumwona Tamarind, sijini. So these guys are like, oh, so they ask him, do you know these guys who are taking you? He's like, yeah, now ajua ni sawa. They live with him. They get to Tamarind. No, kwanza they put him on Anduthi. Then they leave. They get to where they
they come with 2 cars and put him on Anduthi.
Yes. Then they get somewhere now. Is not they put him in the car because he says they put a green bag over his head and they told him to alale chini so that they don't cause any. Yeah, like they don't raise any alarm. So they get to close to Tamarind. Of course, wakatoa the bag. Then anangoja kuambiwa shuka. You're being waited for inside. They go to another place, like some place opposite of that Tamarind hotel. And then that's when they start beating him, roughing him up, blah, blah. He's like, wait, today we're going to teach you a lesson. You're going to stop talking about him, blah, 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 blah. Then, so now those 2 masked fellas are told it's go time. So back to back, then, Then they took him, put him in the boots. No, they put him at the front. So now he could hear the calls being made, blah, 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 blah. Then they dropped him off wherever. Like, they actually left him in the car. They went to eat, came back, wakampeleka Raundi Mwenda, then they dropped him.
Someone has to be charged.
Man. Yeah, like,
and especially if he knows the guys who picked him up.
He even knows where they work. Like, he knows them.
Bro, they have to be charged. Because I don't think it's that difficult. If he knows the people and knows where they work.
Yeah, it's nani
linking them to this incident is not a problem because I know these guys communicated somehow.
Yeah.
So when DCI is busy tracking phones of Akina Morara and Nini and abducting people, it's not so hard to track where these guys were on that day.
True.
Like, it's not difficult to triangulate where these people were.
True.
And especially because bro, like, someone has to be charged.
Honestly.
And there are so many people involved in all of this. At some point, he said more than 20 people.
Yeah, they were a lot.
For just one person.
Imagine, because like you 2 were holding, like pinning him down.
That is one of the most graphic videos
You watched the actual video?
No, I couldn't. But it popped on my timeline.
Me
but
too,
I couldn't.
But
soon as I saw that was the video, I just couldn't. It's so graphic. And then they still leaked it or published it online.
Yeah, because they told him if he talks, they'll leak it. So when he now did that video of him saying what happened,
then
they dropped it. Yeah.
But someone has to be charged.
Yeah.
This one I'll commit to following closely, to be very honest. Someone has to be charged.
And it was so sad, like even him telling that, you can just see the brokenness in his face. Like,
this one, they can't get away with this, bro. I know people find a way to, like, unless he genuinely doesn't want to press charges.
Yeah, but this is wrong.
Yeah, but even just the level of care that he needs now, because this is very traumatizing.
Yeah,
because he has to live with that.
Hey, uncle, you can never bounce back from that.
Yeah, that scene. That's
literally
it?
A part
your
of
mind
you now.
Bro.
Yeah, like you have to live in this body knowing it's been defiled, and there's nothing you can do about it.
What have we come to as a country?
Impunity at its highest.
This one I'll follow closely.
How far do you think the intimidation goes?
Like at this point, it's done. Like
I don't think it has boundaries.
At this point, honestly, maybe the most they can do now is just finish the job completely.
Because also remember,
at this point now, what can you do?
Because also remember, didn't City Mortuary say it's completely full of unidentified bodies of guys just murdered? And that's just City Mortuary. How many more morgues across the country are also full to capacity of, people? How many people are still missing up to date?
True.
So the DCI cannot account for all those people that are missing. But they are busy abducting people and picking up people every single day. Just because you're saying the truth.
Even this morning, I think the first tweet I saw when I opened my phone was someone missing. And then the next tweet was claims of the same person being abducted. Like he tweeted something on Facebook. I mean, he posted something on Facebook saying there are guys who've come for me.
Wasn't there also a video of, I don't know if it's a real video, but there was a video of a guy claiming that he was ready to murder Morara on Saturday. Did you guys see?
Yeah, but I think that was like a fear tactic.
Probably, but the guy had a gun.
This guy was like, I'm ready, I'm in my car. Yata nishatoa number plates, I'm getting in my car. Leo nenda kuwa Morara, shows the gun.
Shows that I received the gun, checks whether the gun is working, it works.
Yeah, nenda kufanya. He's like, Leo, lazima nimalize kazi, I'm going to kill Morara. So Morara, I think guys are going to interview him. he was just like, I'm not
dipped.
stepping out of the house.
Because the guy said that we'll murder him and we'll make it look like it's just thugs who invaded his office. That is what is in the video.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the credibility of the video.
I'm saying it could just be maybe like fear tactic, but I mean, it's working.
But at this point,
it's working. You can never put anything past those people. So yeah.
Bro, it's like, as in, if someone told you that this would be happening in Kenya in 2024, you'd never
honestly,
you'd never believe this would still be happening.
Clearly, Gidole is living on.
Then, Mani Academy KE, Parliament has invited public input on the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill 2024. The bill seeks to extend the term of MPs and President from 5 to 7 years. Public submissions are open until 25th October 2024. And I do have a video of, what is his name? Nandi Senator
Chergai.
Is that sponsoring the bill?
Of course.
And he was explaining why. Where did we post the video? I have it here. I found it. So this is him explaining why we need to extend.
The Kenya presidential election is always highly profile as a result of it being conducted within a short period of time, thus making it a do or die adventure. The continuous campaign mood in the country has been occasioned by the perception that elections are held within the short period of 5 years. In any election period, we lose a whole year in campaigns, and another year is lost immediately after election because of the litigations in the Supreme Court, and thereafter, transition period of new government settling down in the formation of new government, such as cabinet vetting by Parliament, and appointment of the same, including senior government officials. In total, we lose 2 years in a period of 5 years, leaving only 3 years for a president and new government to work.
That sounds pretty fine to me.
I'll just leave it at that.
That sounds pretty fine to me. Just do your 3 years and go. Like,
but also, a lot of the things he's saying are just lies.
That's what I'm saying. No, he's trying to justify things that already are your problem.
Yeah.
If IEBC was working well, we'd never have to go to Supreme Court. We'd never have to do all these things and waste time.
But even that aside, so a new government comes in. For instance, a new government comes in, right? So of course the president will appoint cabinet secretaries and everything.
Yeah.
But those ministries have
systems that already
are there, employees are there. Everything is intact. It's just the cabinet secretary that is changing. It's not like
how does that
completely
affect
new people that come in. If this guys push for this bill, I think now we'll go outside for real.
Bro.
I don't think it's going to be about Occupy Parliament now. It's really now going to be Occupy State House for real. Because if they actually push for the extension of the limits.
You didn't see Ruto's apology?
No.
Hold on, let me find it.
Ruto apologized.
Oh, let me read it.
Ruto said sorry.
But you know he doesn't even mean it to begin with.
For sure. How do you start your statement with that you will lose 1 year to campaigning? Sisi tuliambia mcampaign.
You know, and I know we'll talk about NHIF, and which still in the same line. Mm-hmm. The thing that bothers me the most is the fact that it's almost every 5 years we have to reset and start afresh. So everyone comes in, they come in with their own things that they want to do within 5 years. So there's never continuity of anything. Like when Vision 2030 was built, I thought that was going to be a blueprint of this is where we want to be as a nation. Yeah. Whoever comes in, this is what we need to implement. So
he criticizes the attempt to extend term limits for elective offices.
Is that from an official page?
Yeah, it's Lee Voice. Reaffirms commitment to uphold and defend the Constitution in letter and spirit.
How can you...
Same Constitution you were against.
Every day. No, not even against. It's the same Constitution that they don't implement. They don't listen to court orders. Guys are still getting abducted every day. People like the governor of Mombasa are just going to get away with this. Yeah. So then that's the same Constitution. Anyway, so my thinking was, so we have the Vision 2030 or whatever we call it, and whoever comes in, you have your KPIs, you're the president. For the next 5 years, this is part of the vision you have to implement. Whoever comes after, so that there's progression.
Yeah.
Now, you want to tell me that NHIF has not worked for so many years. So now we'll scrap it,
Bring a
bring
new
in
thing
another one.
that you can't even explain how it's supposed to work.
They can't explain how it's supposed to work. That's number one. But also, they're only changing the system, but they're keeping the same people who were still
We're running the
NHIF.
people. It doesn't make
So then
sense.
It's like rebranding.
It's literally rebranding.
They've changed the logo and then
It's
that's
literally
it.
rebranding in the name that it's going to fix whatever issues we have. Why can't we just fix NHIF?
Because even the so-called benefits you're supposed to get, how do you give a whole family 2,000 bob
for
for
dental? Like what?
2,000 bob is the cover for dental.
I saw James.
2,000 is not even the consultation.
Of a dentist, yeah.
Yeah. So James Smart posted, pain, suffering, and death as few individuals craft a scheme of siphoning billions at the expense of millions.
No,
of
really,
Kenyans.
that's just what it is.
Do you guys see the video of that, Mr. James?
I was just
It was so
dividing.
heartbreaking.
2,000 is 62 bob per tooth.
Mwass.
Umeskuma.
Let me
Umeskuma
find.
sana.
If you're a family of one.
Let me find that video of. I think Njugush posted it. Yes, I found it.
Ni machungu ya James Kanyori anayeugua ugonjwa wa figo. Hii ni mara yake ya pili hii leo kufika katika hospitali moja ya kibinafsi jijini Nakuru kwa huduma za kuoshwa figo. Kanyori amekuwa akipokea huduma hizo kwa mwaka moja chini ya bima ya NHIF. Sasa ametakiwa kulipa 8,500 kuhudumiwa chini ya SHA.
Fanya hivi, uende waambie watu wenyu watoe pesa 9,500. Na sasa mimi sina mahali ya kutoa pesa. Mimi ni mzee miaka 76. Sina pesa. Sina mahali nikiomba.
Kanyori ambaye ni mwingi wa machungu aliondoka katika hospitali hii ya kibinafsi bila kuoshwa figo.
Sasa niko mgonjwa. Damu haendelei. Sasa damu haifanyi kazi sasa. Sababu sina figo.
Florence Nyandieka ambaye amemleta mumewe kupata huduma hizi, akieleza masaibu ya kukosa fedha za kulipia huduma hizo.
Sikukuwa na hiyo pesa, ngakaa patara ya kukuja Tuesday, ngakuja leo ngauza mbuzi 2, ngakuja kumtibu hapa. Lakini wiki nyingine sioni mahali nitaenda niende kuuza kitu, sina kitu yoyote.
Anyway, so he posted his M-PESA number 0726273345 if you'd like to contribute to Mr. James. So that, because that speaks highly of the problems that we have now. So if you're just rebranding the thing, then what are we solving? So because I saw like at Mbiti_Mwondi, I pay 75k premium for private insurance that gives me 100k outpatient, 6 million inpatient, 20k each for dental and optical. Yet under the new SHA, I'll be paying 72k annually. So his private is 75. SHA will be paying 72k annually, for which can't even guarantee me a general ward in KNH. 1k optical, 2k dental, and not sure of any serious surgical procedure. How is this not robbery? And we're just here accepting this madness. What will follow will be private insurances hiking their premiums almost to double the figures because of the shortcomings of SHA madness. Remember, here I'm speaking like a patient. Sijaanza kulia kama healthcare provider or someone in the business or medical entrepreneurship. Again, it is like Zakayo wants to ruin our healthcare system. We are facts.
Me, I'm just wondering, when they sat down and they said 1k for optical.
And all of them are like, yeah,
1k makes sense. 2k per family for dental.
But also, it's just how much money we have to pay extra
to get absolutely nothing.
And this is regardless of whether you have private cover. You know what I mean? So if I'm paying private cover, they still expect you to pay, no?
There's some things they won't cover. Like me, the other time I was in hospital, there's some things they couldn't.
How much did they pay? How much was the total bill, if you remember? 200 and something K?
200 and something, yeah.
And then NHIF paid how much?
4 days for the bed. 2K. Yeah, so I had to pay that out of pocket.
Okay.
So how much did NHIF pay?
0, Bob. Like I had to pay for it out of, like the insurance covered, and then they were like, oh, there's NHIF 2K per day. I was like, see, you ask them. Then I just
Because you know how that's
I just wanted
Yeah,
to
we
go.
go.
you know how that's going to go. Because the other thing is, so NHIF owes hospitals billions of shillings that they've not paid
Yeah.
in terms of insurance. So now there's a new system that is coming in. So even private hospitals are like but
Yeah.
how about our money?
True.
Like we're not admitting new people and you owe us billions of shillings.
Yeah.
And of course they're not going to pay the billions of shillings they owe. But they have numerical typing errors that are worth 300 plus millions of shillings.
But even just think about it. Even if they were supposed to pay, how does it help you that we are paying for your bed 2,000 per night? You're admitted, let's say, for 10 days, your bill is $1 million. And then you're like, shika 20K.
From
And I
the
pay
million.
for
yeah.
this. It's madness.
My only problem with this government is that they can't explain a lot of things.
But you want it implemented.
But all the time, they are rushing something. It's always very fishy. For instance, there's a lot of outcry about this new SHA system, right? Then why do you have
migrated
to rush to implement
everyone.
it? You know, and migrate people by force, because I also received a message that
got
they
a
moved
text.
me. So my question is, if there's a lot of issues, and even your cabinet secretary cannot
Can't explain it.
then what are you rushing to implement? Something even with the Adani thing. Why is it being
Let's not even
rushed
go
so
far.
much, you know?
Let's just go back to housing levy. Remember that guy was sweating, Akiulizwa. Basic questions. How is this thing supposed to work? He can't.
I can't explain it. And the person who can't explain it is the person who's in charge of implementing it. So who understands it and who is pushing it? And why can't we just look at what the issues are? Because the professionals are raising actual issues. I wouldn't say that I've taken my time to read a lot of
the
SHA,
whole thing, yeah.
but I've looked at the guys I trust in healthcare that they've summarized the whole thing. So if the guys are saying, guys, there's a problem here, why are we rushing to implement it? This is also just giving the finance bill.
Honest,
We were saying,
altogether.
guys, there's issues here, but they're just rushing it. Oh, calling parliamentary sessions, passing it, and then you saw what happened.
And then keep in mind, if this is challenged in court, they'll receive a court order that they
Unconstitutional, and then they'll
That they
still
will
go ahead and
ignore.
do whatever they want to
But
do.
they still respect and uphold the rule of law.
Honestly, SHA just stands for some way area to...
Mutuma summarizes the current situation in Kenya very well. CS education can't explain the university funding model. We forgot there's the university funding model. CS lands can't explain the concept of affordable housing. This is what you're saying. Bro, that video is crazy. When you watch it, bro, you're going to go so mad. CS health can't explain the new medical insurance scheme. CS transport can't explain the contract terms for Adani and the JKIA. CS interior can't explain who is behind the nationwide abductions. Interesting times to be Kenyan, difficult being Kenyan.
Nasikia sauti.
Hey, the streets.
Yeah.
You know, I love that screenshots of a phone call that just says the streets.
Yeah. And keep pushing people. Because this one for this limit thing, exceeding the term limit.
I'm telling you,
that one guys will go to the streets.
Let me tell you, if that passes,
imagine Ruto for 14 years.
It's not happening.
14, bro. This is gonna pull an M7.
And then maybe they'll change it to now when you run for the next presidency.
No,
it starts afresh.
The issue is, you keep. I feel like they're doing this this thing of pushing, like seeing how far they can push you and how much you can take it. So people are being abducted in Abadom, Jakasirika sana. Okay, let's push another one. Oh, Adani, let's sprinkle Adani there. Let's be evil. It's like that. People are going, but it's coming. You wait on it.
It's definitely coming.
Wait on it.
And we used to, I saw Droid Twitter, we used to come to Twitter to make jokes and just laugh. Nowadays we come to protest.
Yeah.
Because even that screenshot for the streets are calling, we used to laugh about it when you get dumped.
Oh yeah.
Now it's protests.
Now it's protests, bro.
We can't even own our own memes.
Yeah. Even us, bro, we used to have so much fun on this pod. There was literally not much to complain about. We
Look at us now.
Yeah.
Turning us to PLO.
Bro, we can't even talk.
Not right.
We can't even talk about how big Vera's ass has got. The fuck?
Or if you're parking.
Or if you're parking anymore. You know what I mean?
Anger.
Parking anger.
Parking anger.
Parking for the street.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And as all this is happening, bro, there's so many things happening at the same time. It almost feels like the government is intentionally creating chaos.
Yeah.
Because they're doing whatever they need to do. So as this is happening, DP Gachagua is supposed to be impeached on Tuesday?
Yeah.
On Tuesday, right? Yeah, I'm saying supposed to be because, I don't know.
But a lot has... Wait, so the MPs signed for the impeachment. But then again now, the Murima MPs withdrew. So now I don't know what's going to happen.
And then there's an MP who was complaining that they were given billions of shillings to sign this thing, but they only received a few thousands. So they're wondering where did the rest of the money go? That we were promised
an
should have
MP's
been
on
given.
TV like, where's my full bribe?
Yeah, guys are like, where's my full bribe?
Unanipea down payment ya hongo.
Like, bruh.
Where's my full bribe? Then now it goes into public participation, right? And then
Bro.
then the goal. Then Casper.
Aki the goal.
You know the weird thing is
now it's the offside.
Yeah, I meet Casper.
Now it's the offside.
I met Casper in person. I met Casper in person. And it's all love, and it's like, yes, we need to do this pod, man. When are we doing it? It's like, wait. I'm like, bro, but I've been trying to reach you, and you're just unreachable. He's like, no, come on. I show him. I'm like, I tried to call you. This is me trying to call you multiple times. I left you a message. It was delivered. He didn't respond. He's like, sorry, man, sawa. You know, there's a lot of happening. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I hit you up this coming week. We set it up. I tried reaching Casper again. He's unavailable. But then when I meet him in person, he's like, yeah, let's do the pod. And then he's all over TV. He's literally everywhere there's a microphone. But he's except here. Nasuti. But then you won't come here. So Casper, bro, I don't care what you said over the weekend. We still have questions for you. How heartbreaking was that? Seeing that video?
That's who's we?
Okay, I will do it.
On this pod?
Yeah. Or I'll start my own show and do it.
We'll watch it.
We'll sounds like a plan.
I don't even need to start my own show. See,
Sounds like a plan.
I have in conversation. I just buried it.
Send me a link so I can ignore like
Yeah.
Please. And then when I meet you, I'll be like, oh, the link. I'll watch.
So the link. No, I want no, for me, I'd still be keen to speak to Casper. Bro, so heartbreaking watching that video. Because all of us know is we want both Ruto and Gachagua out.
Yeah, so for you to be very...
Yeah, so...
I honestly could not believe it. Like
he sounded... Because of the fact... Let me tell you one thing. You see KJ there crossing his legs and clapping and shaking his head.
Fucking KJ, bro.
Bro!
Fucking KJ was there in the background.
Yeah, I saw.
I was like, Imenda. By the way, Imenda.
So Casper, right, comes on. And guys are excited because we think he's going...
To where? To
We're going to down, viva, viva.
Down, viva. Bro, then at the same time, Morara is heckled and beaten up with chairs and had to be whisked away and couldn't speak.
Metal chairs, bro.
And couldn't speak. Then I saw someone on Twitter, I think it's Ombachi, say, you guys remember when JKI workers were striking, Casper showed up randomly in the airport. It was the workers at JKI, it was not public.
Yeah, like, why are you there?
Yeah. And what is the name of the school? And
Russia.
And the Russia happens. Casper is there.
Drove all the way to Nyeri.
Drove all the in a red suit. That day he was in a red suit. Who cares? He was in a suit. Then there was scuffles and soon and is like, I'll update you guys. Oh, you were misinformed, blah, blah, blah. Then there's the pictures of him with the other MPs. So it's
Osoro.
Osoro of all the people. It's like we've just been ignoring a lot of things. Then now this video comes up. I don't need to be told anything else.
Yeah, because the fact that it happened on live TV, that's all that we needed to see.
Oh, and I saw someone tweeted that they were at Bomas and they were seated next to Casper as was being coached on what to say by the MPs.
No fucking
I saw that.
And then a photo of Robert Alai and him popped up.
Yeah, talking.
Of them talking like casually.
Didn't you just call this nigga?
I saw that. I mean, I don't have an issue with them talking because if they're in political forums, I'm sure you'll meet whoever and say hi. It's fine, and someone could take a picture of that. But the fact that he did not stand on business, and then there's all these other things that have been happening.
Everything is forming a thread.
Everything is just forming. Yeah, you can completely. It's just that it's so heartbreaking when you don't know who to trust anymore because you don't know who's compromised and who's not compromised. Because the government over time, will still infiltrate.
Yeah,
people.
but that's a given.
But then something to think about also, like compromise can be monetary and it can also be intimidation and fear.
Yeah.
Like the government can push you to a level like you have to do this for us.
I don't think so.
No.
Not publicly in a public participation forum. Then I don't have to go up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have to go up on the podium. I don't have to go up on the podium. I don't have to go up on the podium. What an hour. Anyway, when Casper picks my phone,
all the best.
We'll see what happens. But it was just sad to see, man. It was really sad to see. What is the Ombachi thing that you had?
Also, Ombachi said he was gonna be Casper was gonna be the next guest on the balcony.
Yeah.
Where he invites guys who are for the struggle to
Just
eat.
remember Dako what he told me. Bede Ombachi, I'm still hurt.
Let me look for that exactly. Profile likes. Internet ya snowball.
Are you on Starlink? Wait, do you have Starlink?
It's here.
Down
Starlink,
connection.
yeah.
Oh, so this is the exact tweet. What's happening? So it was the meme of Ombachi. The old photo of him, the TBT, of him just holding the beer.
At 20.
Looking very disappointed in whatever was happening. And then he said, nigga was the next guest on the balcony. I dodged the bullets, but at what cost? Then someone called Reggae Wailer tweeted, Muite umpikie pilipili peke.
No, for real.
Go to chopped up chili done. Enjoy.
Yeah. But because also a part of me is, how old is Casper? He looks pretty young.
26.
20 something.
26.
26, yeah. So for me, that's why I'm like, I'd still be interested to speak to him because I definitely don't have any context of what's happening behind the scenes, except that for sure, when I saw that video, I was like, no, for sure. Yeah, here's something is going on. Yeah, but I don't have to agree with him, but I'd still want to speak to him because I know at some point he was genuine with the movement, regardless of what happened. It's just that I don't know what's happening anymore now, bro. Because it feels like we are now waiting to see what happens with Gachagua. And then...
Honestly, I feel like even this Gachagua thing is just to, what do you call it? Like stall tactic.
Yeah, do you think he's going to get impeached?
No, he's not.
He's not going to get impeached.
He's not.
Yeah, I also believe
But I promise you, by the time this drama Gachagua is ending, you just took here, Kenya is in a done. You wait.
Do you think...
Wait.
Do you think the Gachagua drama is real or it's just fabricated?
I don't think it's stall tactic. It's not gonna work. It's not
also,
happening.
Politically speaking, I don't think it's the smartest move. Even if you guys are enemies for real.
What if this is just 2027? Because they know they fucked up so much. So now, even if they proceed to impeach him and it look like they're beefing, then closer to 2027, they form an alliance and they've forgiven each other. And the reason why they've forgiven each other is because they want to unify Kenya.
It's not even about that. I'm telling you, it's stall tactic. Because they know Kenyans ask one thing when we are over-sensationalized, we focus. So
that's why for me, I think they'll proceed with the impeachment, but they won't impeach him. Like it's going, the hearing will happen.
Exactly, stall tactic.
Sakaja and the other guys, isn't Sakaja testifying against Gachagua as well? I think there's 3 people, and Sakaja is one of them. Those will testify against. So if they impeach Gachagua, then he'll definitely. I don't think he's going down without a fight. But I strongly feel it's just a tactic for 2027. They'll unify in the name of forgiving each other.
If they form an alliance and...
But they already have.
They always do that.
But they already have. And now it includes the guys from ODM.
So that's what I'm saying. If they form an alliance where everyone is in the same side.
They're all on the same side.
They're all on the same side, yeah.
As in publicly.
If they are all on the same side.
That's what I'm saying. If they form like an actual alliance or it's like the Kenya Pili Alliance, whatever.
Mwass, we don't even need a name.
It's Raila, it's Ruto, and
it's all of them.
But Mwass, it already is, even without the name of an alliance.
But
what is happening now? It already is an alliance.
But that's what I'm saying. If they officialize it, like form a party,
it is official without a name.
If they run a ballot right now, Rao is going to be on one side and Ruto on one side.
No.
Doubt it.
Rao is focusing on AU. When did we even last see Rao get involved in local politics? Rao signed his handshake, received whatever money he received, put his people in place to safeguard his interest, and then he moved on to
jump ship. Okay, pray he loses. I think
he's going to lose.
It's going to be consistency.
Yeah. You accept
consistency.
You expect Rao to win
an
election.
This is the one time after I'll be overstimulated, I'll record the pod every day of the
Let me tell you. So
remember you almost died.
My heart stopped.
So they said the only time he won fairly in 2007, they stole from him. Like genuinely. Yeah, so
this is someone who wanted to what do you call it? Japisha.
Yeah.
And like he called people.
Imagine.
At Uhuru Park.
And people
the guys pulled up. Like diabolism.
Like a fake attorney general.
Diabolism. Miguna.
Shout out to Oguna, bro.
Bruh.
You know how funny it was?
Gave him a Bible.
You know how funny it was that he saw himself in, and then my question was, so what office will he occupy?
So
the starting has happened. Then next.
What instruments of power do you have?
I know.
Clearly the mouth.
Unless I was going to run a parallel government, and it can't be a parallel government because you don't have authority over anything.
You can have the funds.
No, the funds they can get.
Where?
Whose idea do you think it was?
Finances.
Ama tujiapisha kambi.
It looks like Miguna.
Definitely Miguna.
That's so Miguna.
Miguna was too invested.
Aye.
Bro, we are so fucked up as a country. We are so fucked up.
Deep us in rice, please.
I feel like the closer we're getting to 2027, I sort of want to be a bit more involved. Like I need to
politically?
understand. I'm so passively involved. Like so passively. Like I barely even understand what SHA is. I just know the 4 lines. The 4 lines I've read online.
The outrage precedes the understanding.
I know.
The headline unakwangosha jam.
Yeah, even before you know what the rest
if you get that email from HR that now your deductions are going to be this much.
I already got the email.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And they asked you to go do registration. I'm like, what am I registering? They already moved me, bro. I got a message. What do you mean I'm coming to register?
Yeah.
If they need further registration, I'm not showing up. It is what it is.
So the next paycheck they're going to start cutting.
Yes. It's a lot of money.
Na bado housing unakatwa.
Of course.
Fuck.
Damn.
My deductions are crazy, bro. If I showed you my deductions, you won't believe
They are
it.
deducting.
My deductions are crazy.
Oh, fuck.
Now we are actually very cooked.
We are fucked,
We are
man.
very cooked.
Deep the country in rice.
Anyway, Blankets is coming up.
Yay.
It's going to be fire.
Yeah, and we have, I think it's a good point to end it.
Yeah.
Because Asad already said she's on the way.
Okay.
So we can get a bit of a breather and then we come back to it. Anything you've left out,
No.
you guys wanted to cover?
Ruto must go.
There you go.
Samoi area too.
Actually, that's the meaning of SHA.
I also saw there's a person who said slap the next William next to you until he gets the main William. I've forgotten her name.
I'm ready.
But I saw that.
Makofi
Leo
yende
nikipata
chain.
mtu blankets aniambia hi I'm Willy.
Until he gets the main William. Anyway, this was episode 203. We are
My check. Over 26. This is
the Bagger Podcast.
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26.
Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.